now focus on Bihar, because hours from now, Bihar's fate would be unlocked. And after a historic voter turnout and record-breaking wave of women voters, every single party, every pundit, every pollster is now trying to decode the impact. Even as the EVMs get sealed, the calculators have now come out and the electors have now spoken. And even before the results speak, this is the moment when the numbers collide with the narratives. Posters have now come across in Bihar. One side in Patna, there are posters featuring CM Nitish Kumar reading "Tiger Abhi Zinda Hai," and it has been put up outside the JDU office. Clear indication of the return of Nitish Kumar. NDA riding high on the wave of the exit poll predictions, and most in their favor. On the other hand, Samajwadi Party poster put up opposite RJD office saying "Alvida Chacha," goodbye uncle, a reference that is now being made to Sushashan Babu Nitish Kumar. So it seems poster wars. All right, let's connect with Arunil, Pragya, Saket, all of them joining us here. We have Mohit also connected with us. Mohit is right now with us. Let's connect with Arunil on this big development. Well, Arunil, Tiger Abhi Zinda Hai, goodbye Chacha. It seems that this is a poster war narrative there. Of course, we are counting down the hours before the results are out, and the counting begins tomorrow early morning.
Well, Amita, the euphoria clearly elevates now just a day prior the all-important counting day. Poster war has developed between the RJD as well as the JDU. RJD putting up posters saying that Chacha abhi gaye, and basically a poster also been put up by the JDU supporters, CM Nitish Kumar supporters, saying that Tiger abhi zinda hai. With respect to the numbers are concerned, Amita, 67.13 aggregate percentage of voting. 9% more than 2020. This is mainly because of SIR as well. Many of the voters who were there in other states had returned because of the Chhath Puja. But what does this exactly mean? Does it benefit the NDA? The NDA has been saying that many women voters came to the polling booths, and that is why we are going to have an advantage. Whereas the Mahagathbandhan has been saying that it has been a 20 years of anti-incumbency in Bihar. Yes. CM Nitish Kumar is holding power, and that is why the youth want change over here, and they will be voting for us. If we look at the outreach that was made by PM Modi, Home Minister Amit Shah, repeatedly they were trying to reach out to the youth, telling them that there was Jungle Raj over here before CM Nitish Kumar's regime, during Lalu Prasad Yadav's regime, and that is why you should not vote for them. So the mood is set. On which side it's going to favor, that will be clear tomorrow.
All right, from Jungle Raj to Mangal Raj, we are looking at Sushashan Babu, Nitish to Tejasvi. This has been the fight that has been one of the most interesting fights that we are looking at. Bihar elections this time has been quite exciting, especially when it comes to the pollsters there, because nothing for now seems to be pointing fingers as to who would be forming the government. And of course, the exit polls have been indicating that MGB phase, that is the Mahagathbandhan CM phase, Tejasvi Yadav may not emerge as a complete victor. But the RJD leader has called the predictions as sponsored by the BJP. But his ally, the Congress, seem to see the writing on the wall. While Digvijay Singh is, polishing the EVM manipulation bahana, Congress MP Manoj Kumar has already admitted that his party may not do well according to the predictions that have come in till now from the exit polls. Of course, the results will finally give out the verdict.
ये जो पीएमओ से जो तय होकर के आता है, जो अमित शाह जी अपने कलम से लिख करके देते हैं फलना चैनल को, फलना चैनल को, फलना चैनल को, वही बेचारे मीडिया वाले जो है बयान अपना कहते हैं, बोलते हैं.
If somebody wishes to be in delusion all the time, let him be in delusion. Delusion, illusion, that's all they are left with. They keep on hallucinating that yes, I am going to be chief minister, I am going to form the government. We are seeing this at national level to Mr. Rahul Gandhi and at the state level to Mr. Tejasvi Yadav.
कि अगर 140 से ज्यादा सीटों से एनडीए जीतती है तो ये मैनिपुलेटेड मतदाता सूची और मैनिपुलेटेड ईवीएम का कमाल होगा.
हो सकता है कि कांग्रेस पार्टी का कुछ कम हो जाए, लेकिन आरजेडी के बारे में भी बात कर सकते हैं आप. आरजेडी का सीट तो बढ़ रहा है ना.
13 out of 17 polls have indicated a majority for the NDA. The facts remain, which was prior to the election and now in the elections, post-elections. A, the choice between Prime Minister Narendra Modi or Rahul Gandhi. B, the choice between Lalu Yadav or Nitish Kumar. C, of course, large female voters turnout, which of course we believe is in our favor. And of course, a caste system in Bihar, which has prevailed to be with the NDA.
Well, there have been multiple factors there. Of course, we'll be taking them one by one. लेकिन साकेत इस बार ये मानना पड़ेगा कि लड़ाई जो है वो टक्कर की रही है, चाहे अगर महागठबंधन वर्सेस दी एनडीए की हो, लेकिन एनडीए में भी बड़ा भाई वाला जो रोल कौन अपनाता हुआ नजर आएगा, क्योंकि यहाँ पर हमने एक तरीके से देखा है कि दोनों बीजेपी और जेडीयू एक तरीके से सेम लेवल प्लेइंग फील्ड खेलते हुए नजर आए।
देखिए, बिल्कुल एक समान सीटों पर दोनों पार्टियों ने इस बार चुनाव लड़ा है। अमूमन होता था कि जब भी विधानसभा का चुनाव होता था तो जेडीयू 1 या 2 सीटें ज्यादा लड़ती थी बीजेपी से, लेकिन इस बार एक साथ एक कह सकते हैं एक भाई जैसा यहाँ पर जो लड़ाई है वो जेडीयू और बीजेपी साथ में दे रही है। लेकिन इस बार सबसे अहम होता है जो जेडीयू का जो वोट परसेंटेज है वो बढ़ेगा, ये जानकारी जो है वो एग्जिट पोल के दौरान भी देखने को मिल रही है। और हम लोगों ने जब बूथ पर पूरा जो चुनाव कवरेज किया वोटिंग के दौरान, उस दौरान भी ये चीजें दिखी। महिलाएं, खास करके महिलाओं के लिए जो काम हुआ है यहाँ पर, चाहे वो 10,000 रुपए महिलाओं को दिए गए, आंगनवाड़ी जो कर्मचारी हैं उनको उनका मानदेय बढ़ाया गया, आशा कार्यकर्ता जो हैं उनका मानदेय बढ़ाया गया, इस तरह से जो योजनाएं कह सकते हैं महिलाओं के लिए शुरू की गई, उनके लिए जिस तरह से खजाना खोला गया मुख्यमंत्री नीतीश कुमार की सरकार का, उसका असर बूथों पर दिखा है। और यही वजह है कि ये अनुमान लगाया जा रहा है कि इस बार जेडीयू गेन करेगी। पिछले विधानसभा चुनाव में तीसरे नंबर की पार्टी थी जेडीयू, लेकिन इस बार माना जा रहा है कि बीजेपी के आसपास जेडीयू का भी नंबर होगा। कौन आगे होगा पीछे होगा वो कल साफ हो पाएगा, लेकिन जो सीटें हैं वो जेडीयू की बढ़ने वाली है। और खास करके इसके पीछे की वजह महिला वोटर्स को माना जा रहा है और इसका फायदा पूरे एनडीए को हुआ है। लेकिन जेडीयू चूंकि नीतीश कुमार
है ना, उसके ऊपर एक बार मैं मोहित से भी जवाब ले लेती हूँ साकेत, बिकॉज मोहित, द woman factor, the woman voter factor, we have seen that as far as when it comes to political parties are now concerned, they seem to be, concentrating on women voters factors. We've seen that when the Delhi elections happened. We've seen that in other assembly elections as well. How does this play big as far as Bihar election is concerned? How women voters were actually wooed to actually make a think of, women-centric benefits that would be given to them if their government comes to power. How is that is now turning into a deciding factor?
Well, Amita, while we were analyzing the Bihar polls and the run-up to the Bihar elections, everybody was speaking about the caste combination, or this leader is from this community, the caste, creed, all that was being discussed. But the decisive factor this time around seems to be women voters. Now, more than 71% women have voted in these Bihar election, and traditionally we have seen after the prohibition, the women voters have been supporting JDU, they have been supporting Nitish Kumar, and this time around the 10,000 rupees, because I have traveled to Sasaram, to Rohtas and various other parts of Bihar, people have come out, specifically women, and they have said that yes, 10,000 rupees is something that is being given by the government to the women that could make a difference, and perhaps that is why women voters have voted in large number this time around, more than 71%, and in fact more than the men voters. So clearly women voters were a decisive factor, and that is the constituency of Nitish Kumar. He has cultivated that particular constituency, because women, when they have got 10,000 rupees and 3 installments they have got, they have started their own business. Some said that we have got buffaloes, some said that we have started a small business, so that will also have an impact. And we need to understand that Bihar politics is about the caste politics, but the women voter this time around has voted and around more than 71%, so that could be the decisive factor. Now, as
it was right after
saying,
the
that
first phase of polling that Tejasvi Yadav was raising questions as to why Election Commission is not releasing to the data when it comes to the gender-based voting that has taken place. But all of those questions were already answered by the poll panel after the second phase of elections. But Pragya, on that very question, because we have seen exit polls often, spring up a surprise. But both sides and both camps looking very confident, saying that whenever there is bumper voting and voter turnout, that means that there is a possibly change in power, but also the other side believes that the people are confident in having the same government to continue for the next 5 years.
Well, Amita, you rightly said that, and in fact, over a period of time, we had seen many elections where if people have voted in huge numbers, that would also turned out to be incumbency. We have always spoken about anti-incumbency, but over a period of time, the trend that we had seen is largely about the pro-incumbency, especially in a BJP-ruled state. Now, having said that, this is an NDA-ruled state. JDU's chief minister is in power there, but BJP, look at the ground positions, and whenever there is a huge turnout of the women voters, that essentially over a period of time that would mean that they are voting for the BJP, and this is probably the reason why BJP and NDA is so sure that they're going to win this election hands down and with a very comfortable majority. They knew what opposition they were against. They had seen the fragmentation within the India bloc. They had seen where they had edged over the opposition, and they had also counted the number of seats where they are in a very tight fight, but they also counted the seats where they are winning very comfortably.
Yes.
So that is probably the reason, not
well,
just
that
the exit
would remain
poll,
as far as
Amita,
the factors that have been taken into consideration for tomorrow's results. But I believe Arunil has some people with him. Arunil, mainly when it comes to the 2 days of voting that we have seen, when we have asked the people who are you voting for and for what reason you're voting for, the jawab was same. It was common, saying for development, for Vikas.
Well, certainly, yes. In fact, about Bihar, it has been said that the people of Bihar are very politically literate. We didn't even take much of a time to find people who were willing to speak about politics over here. आपसे बात करेंगे कि आपको क्या लगता है कल किसका पर्दा भारी रहेगा? एनडीए आगे जाएगी, सबसे बड़ी पार्टी कौन बनेगी, क्या लगता है?
ऑफ कोर्स एनडीए सर, इसमें कोई वट है ही नहीं। ऑफ कोर्स एनडीए ज्यादा नहीं है।
जीती है तो नीतीश कुमार जी आपको सीएम चाहिए?
देखिए, चुनाव उन्हीं के नेतृत्व में लड़ा गया। और जैसे कि एनडीए के शीर्ष नेताओं ने कहा ना, जो विधायक होंगे उनका प्रतिनिधि मंडल जो डिसाइड करेंगे सीएम का, तो
आपको क्या लगता है किसका, कौन सी पार्टी सबसे बड़ी पार्टी उभर के आएगी? क्योंकि आरजेडी सबसे ज्यादा सीट्स पर लड़ तो रही है, तो आपको लगता है कि आरजेडी की सबसे ज्यादा सीट्स आएगी? क्या होगा?
नहीं, आरजेडी की सीट कभी नहीं आएगी ज्यादा सर। एनडीए हमारा सरकार बना रही है। नीतीश कुमार जो काम किए हैं बिहार को लेकर, वो उनके लिए सबसे सीट दे रही है।
आपसे बात करेंगे। देखो, हम जब शहरों में बात करते हैं तब बहुत लोग एनडीए बोलते हैं, यहाँ पर ये बीजेपी का गढ़ माना जाता है पटना। बट अब जब गांव में जाते हैं तो वहां पर यादव समाज के भी जो वोटर्स होते हैं, मुस्लिम वोटर्स होते हैं, वो लोग आरजेडी का नाम भी लेते हैं। क्या किसका पर्दा भारी रहेगा, ऐसा आपको लगता है?
देखिए, जहां तक हमको लग रहा है कि सरकार को एनडीए का ही बनेगा, लेकिन अब तो कल 14 तारीख है।
Well, this is a very significant trend that we have noticed, Amita. We'll speak to some more voters as well. Whenever we speak in an urban pocket, like be it Purnia, be it Patna, they generally are favoring the NDA. But when we go to rural pockets, it slightly changes as well. So that also we need to take into consideration. आपसे बात करेंगे साहब कि आपको क्या लगता है किसका पर्दा भारी रहेगा, कल कौन जीतने वाला है?
बेसिकली मुझे लगता है जहाँ तक कि एनडीए की सरकार बनेगी, क्योंकि मैं यहाँ पे प्रॉपर मेरा वोटर जो है, मैं तो यूपी से हूँ, लेकिन मैं यहाँ लोगों से बातचीत करता हूँ तो मैं देख पा रहा हूँ कि पिछले 10 साल 15 साल के जो भी काम किए नीतीश जी ने, उससे लोग यहाँ काफी संतुष्ट हैं और चाहते हैं कि बिहार में और तरक्की और विकास हो और दोबारा तीसरी बार वो फिर से मुख्यमंत्री बने।
People are happy with the infrastructure development that has taken place over here, but we have to take into consideration there are issues on the ground as well. Migration remains a very big issue in Bihar, as well as the paper leaks that youths have been speaking about repeatedly.
That when we have been speaking to the people at large, they have been agreeing that yes, there is scope. There is scope for improvement. They want more development. They want their basic amenities to be met, but with more greater effort that needs to be put in by the government. But it will also turn into a defining factor of the narrative of vote chori. Has it actually reached to the people? Have they been convinced of this vote chori narrative? Of course, the results will tell that decision tomorrow. But as our reporters continue to be there on the ground, we're looking at less than 24 hours to go for the election results for Bihar Assembly, and the Rashtriya Janata Dal has made yet another allegation of malpractice, saying that the Rohtas district administration officials secretly transported the electronic voting machines into a counting center. They've tweeted a video claiming that their party workers and supporters staged a protest in front of the Vajragraha counting center at the Sasaram Assembly, and the RJD has now sought a clarification from the Bihar Chief Electoral Officer and the Election Commission of India. It has now demanded that complete CCTV footage of the counting center be released soon. BJP has now hit back at the RJD, saying that the entire opposition has gone in a state of panic, where the BJP claims that when the security personnel opened the boxes to actually show it to them, all of the boxes turned out to be empty. Let's connect with Akansha on this. Akansha, well, this has been to the extent that the pressure that RJD and the opposition wants to build on the poll body. The bahanas, maybe they are running out of excuses, but the Election Commission and the poll body is ready with answers.
Absolutely. A big charge has come from the RJD. In fact, let me take you through the charge and the counter charge that is coming from the DM of that district. RJD, in a social media post, has mentioned why was a truck loaded with EVMs sneaked into the counting center in Sasaram by the district administration without any prior notice or transparency. Why were the truck drivers chased away without bringing them forward? Why was the CCTV camera feed here switched off from 2 p.m.? Release the full footage. Let the administration tell what has happened, and they have sought Election Commission of India's clarification should come immediately. Otherwise, thousands of people will immediately reach the polling center to stop the vote theft. Now, clarification has come in from the district administration, and it has stated that the truck that had come in this polling center, counting center, did not have the EVM. It in fact had empty steel boxes. BJP, on the other hand, has said that this is a bahana by the RJD because they know that they are going to lose in the elections tomorrow. Amita.
All right. Well, that has been the clarification. The questions that have been raised on part of the RJD, and where in comes to the poll body, the officials there showing those empty boxes there, and this seems to be, as far as all of the questions that were raised on part of the RJD of some conspiracy, seems to have now been put to rest. We'll get you more back after a short break.